All right, you guys, here's 5 different moves that are going to help you tone your entire arm area. We're going to be hitting shoulders, biceps, triceps. Getting those arms nice and defined. Okay, first thing we're going to start with is a curl to overhead press. So with this one, you're just going to start with a nice full range of motion curl. So we're just going to be here. We're going to curl up. We're going to rotate our dumbbells, press to the ceiling, come back to our shoulders, rotate, back down. So we're just rotating down, out, and up. Now with this workout, you can do 30 seconds of work or 45 seconds of work, and maybe do about 30 seconds of rest in between each set. Or if you don't want to do as much, you can take a little bit less rest period. Okay, so we're just getting that curl to overhead press. We're hitting our biceps and shoulders here. I love this one after I've done shoulders or biceps. Kind of burn it out at the end, so you can go as heavy or as light as you want. Okay. Our next exercise, plate pass. So with this one, you're just going to think about getting down into a deep lunge. You're going to have whatever amount of weight you want. You can go light, or if you don't have a plate, you can actually just use a dumbbell. So we're going to be hitting the outsides of the shoulders. We're just going to go down. The plate's going to go off to the side. We're going to reach down and bring it up to the other side. We're going to think about keeping good posture as we're passing it and keeping it up. It's okay if you bend over, you're reaching to get the plate. Super great for just really building the outsides of our shoulders. So what you can do is you can do so many. If you want to change halfway, bring the other leg down. Whoop. Just make sure we're working both legs too, so you're actually getting a little bit of a leg workout in with this too. All right. Okay, next we're going to go into what I call a T-raise. This is really great for just the fronts and sides of the shoulder. We're going to start with raising, rotating, straight out, together, rotating down. So with this one, I would probably suggest starting with a little bit lighter weight, because it doesn't take much on this exercise. That's why you'll notice I'm changing weights with certain exercises. Really trying to bring that weight out and control it. Okay. Next, we're going to go into a bent over curl tricep extension. So now we're going to be hitting biceps, triceps. You're just going to get a bend at the waist. We're going to curl. As we're coming back, we're going to push the weight. So we're kind of here. Think about twisting and turning to really isolate the tricep in the back. All right, so we're curling, pushing, curling, pushing. And what's good about being bent over like this is gravity's actually making this weight feel a little bit heavier, which is always a good thing. Good, so we're getting full range of motion. We're really curling and pushing back. Okay, last one, we're gonna finish with a bar trifecta. What I mean by that is this is kind of the last little burnout. So you can either do maybe 10 of each, or you can do the full 30 seconds with each movement. With this last thing, I want you to go from movement to movement with no rest. We're gonna start with reverse curls. You're just gonna grab the bar and you're just gonna reverse curl this up. Really think about making that bicep tight at the top, really pulling that in, getting a nice little curl at the top. Once you finish that, you can change your stance a little bit, make a little wider hand. We're just gonna go right into an overhead press. So we're going from biceps right into shoulders, You can make this as heavy or as light as you want. Maybe you just want to burn it out so you can go a little bit lighter. Once you finish that, we're going to bring our grip in a little closer, and we're just going to go right into an upright row. Now we're hitting the upper part of our shoulders, tops of our shoulders. So with this one, like I mentioned, we're going to just go exercise to exercise, no rest. We're going to burn it out. So once you finish this, the goal is to get through 3 rounds. All right. Okay, you guys, we've pretty much hit everything with these 5 different exercises. We've moved from biceps to shoulders. We've got some triceps, so we're really kind of getting that whole area in. Great exercises. I love these. I use a lot of these in my workouts on, oh gosh, almost a weekly basis. Okay, push through. I know you can do it. Make sure to follow us on Athlean-XX Hey, leave us a message. Let us know how you're doing. If there's anything, any other videos you haven't seen from us that you want us to maybe get together, we do listen. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.